Imagine waking up every morning feeling a deep sense of inner peace, clarity, and abundance. Picture yourself stepping into your day without the weight of stress, worry, or the fear of not having enough. What if I told you that the secret to living a life full of prosperity, happiness, and success has been quietly waiting for you, hidden in plain sight for centuries? This isn't just some modern-day self-help gimmick or a quick fix. It's a time-tested wisdom passed down by some of the wisest minds in human history. It's a teaching from Buddhism, one that has quietly transformed countless lives. This is the Buddhist Secret, a powerful practice that has the potential to change your life forever. For centuries, monks, scholars, and spiritual leaders have embraced this secret, praising it for its ability to unlock not only spiritual peace, but also material success. They discovered something that many of us have overlooked in our fast-paced, material-driven world. True wealth doesn't come from external accumulation, but from an internal shift. This secret isn't about striving or struggling to get ahead. It's about aligning your mind, your heart, and your actions with the natural flow of the universe. It's about letting go of attachments, embracing gratitude, and cultivating generosity, virtues that create space for prosperity to flow effortlessly into your life. Could it be that this ancient wisdom holds the key to everything you've been searching for? What if unlocking this secret could free you from the chains of fear and lack, guiding you toward a life of deep fulfillment, success, and lasting happiness? Today, we're going to reveal this powerful Buddhist practice. It's more than just a secret. It's a way of living that, once embraced, could lead you to the life you've always dreamed of. Stay with us, and let's dive into this transformative journey together. Let's begin with something simple, yet incredibly powerful: intention. In Buddhism, intention is the seed from which everything grows. The Buddha taught that our thoughts, words, and actions are not just random occurrences. They are intentional creations that shape our reality. Each thought you think, each intention you set, is like planting a seed in the fertile soil of your life. And just like a seed grows into something tangible, so do your intentions manifest into your reality. This concept might sound familiar. It resonates with what modern-day teachings often call the law of attraction. But in Buddhism, intention goes much deeper than just attracting what you desire. It's not simply about thinking positive thoughts or wishing for things to materialize. The Buddhist perspective on intention is about alignment, aligning your mind, heart, and actions with the natural flow of the universe. In the Buddhist tradition, it's believed that everything in the universe is interconnected. When you set an intention, you're not just sending a wish into the universe, you are tuning yourself to its natural rhythm. You're opening yourself up to the abundance and blessings that are already available to you, but may be out of reach because your mind is not aligned with them. Imagine this: each time you set a clear, focused intention, you are inviting more than just material success into your life. You're inviting harmony, balance, and peace. You're inviting a sense of purpose that transcends the chaos and stress of daily life. You're aligning yourself with the very forces of nature that support growth, prosperity, and fulfillment. But here's the key. The power of intention lies not only in the clarity of what you want, but in the purity of your heart. In Buddhism, it's taught that your intentions must come from a place of compassion, generosity, and love, not from a desire to control or manipulate outcomes. True intentions, in the Buddhist sense, are selfless. They are rooted in the understanding that our individual well-being is interconnected with the well-being of all beings. Setting an intention isn't just about asking for something. It's about being in harmony with the world around you. It's about recognizing that true wealth is not only about money or material possessions, but about the richness of the life you lead, one that is full of joy, kindness, and inner peace. When you set an intention from this place of alignment and openness, you create the space for abundance to flow naturally into your life. So, how do you begin? It starts with taking a few moments every day to set a clear, positive intention. It could be something as simple as, Today, I will be present and grateful for the opportunities that come my way. Or perhaps, I am open to receiving the abundance of the universe, trusting that everything I need will be provided. These intentions don't have to be grand or complex. They just need to be genuine and rooted in positivity. The beauty of intention in Buddhism is that it's not about forcing or striving. It's not about trying to manipulate the world around you to fit your desires. It's about becoming an active participant in the flow of life, allowing the natural rhythm of the universe to guide you toward what you need. When you set intentions with an open heart and trust in the universe, you align yourself with the forces that will guide you toward prosperity and fulfillment. In fact, the Buddha spoke of the importance of mindfulness when setting intentions. Being mindful means being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you're mindful, you create an inner space where your intentions can grow. You're no longer distracted by the noise of the world. Instead, you can focus on what truly matters, living a life of purpose, peace, and abundance. This isn't just a belief or a practice for monks living in monasteries. It's something that anyone, no matter where they are or what their circumstances are, can do. Every single person has the ability to align their mind and actions with the universe's natural flow. The power of intention is available to all of us. It's a universal law that works for anyone who is willing to embrace it. But it doesn't stop at simply setting an intention. In Buddhism, the next step is to cultivate patience and trust. When you set your intention, you need to let go of attachment to the outcome. Trust that the universe will bring what is best for you, even if it doesn't come in the way you expect. This is where many people struggle. They set an intention, but then try to control the way it unfolds. True intention requires surrendering to the natural unfolding of life. When you let go of control and trust the process, something incredible happens. You stop pushing against life and start flowing with it. Opportunities come your way, sometimes in ways you never anticipated. The people you need to meet, the resources you need to succeed, the experiences that will shape your growth, they all start to align in perfect harmony. It's also important to remember that intention is not a one-time act. It's a daily practice. Every morning, take a moment to set your intention for the day ahead. It's a practice that, over time, creates a profound shift in the way you approach life. With each intention you set, you are weaving a new fabric for your future, one that is rich with possibilities. The beauty of this practice is that it's not just about manifesting material success. It's about creating a life that is full of meaning, purpose, and joy. True wealth is not found in the accumulation of things, but in the richness of the experience you have on your journey. So, take a moment now. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and think about your intention for today. What is it that you want to invite into your life? What is it that your heart truly desires? Once you set your intention, feel the power in it. Know that you are aligning yourself with the universe, and that in time, your intentions will bear fruit. Remember, intention is the key to unlocking the life you've always dreamed of. It's the foundation of your reality. And when you align your intentions with the natural flow of the universe, you invite abundance, peace, and fulfillment into every aspect of your life. So, set your intentions and let the universe guide you toward your highest good. Let's take a moment to explore a truth that might seem counterintuitive, even shocking at first. The key to unlocking true wealth lies in letting go of attachment. In Buddhism, this idea is foundational. The Buddha taught that attachment, whether to money, material possessions, relationships, or even outcomes, creates a barrier between us and the abundance the universe is offering. You might be wondering, how can letting go of attachment possibly lead to greater wealth? It sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? In a world that constantly pushes us to acquire more, to chase after things, the idea that letting go could bring more into our lives might seem hard to grasp. But the truth is that attachment holds us back in ways we don't always see. It keeps us stuck in a cycle of wanting, striving, and never feeling fully satisfied. The more tightly we cling to things, the less space there is for true abundance to enter. Think about it for a moment. When you're attached to something, whether it's money, a job, or even a person, you start to operate from a place of fear. You fear losing what you have. You fear not having enough. And this fear creates tension, stress, and a feeling of lack, no matter how much you actually have. It's a paradox. Attachment to what we want prevents us from fully enjoying or even receiving it. But here's where the Buddhist perspective becomes so powerful. Buddhism teaches us that happiness, wealth, and fulfillment do not come from external possessions or achievements. They are the result of an internal transformation. True peace and prosperity arise when we stop measuring our worth by what we own or how successful we appear to be. We realize that our true value comes from within, through our thoughts, our actions, and the way we interact with the world. Letting go of attachment doesn't mean abandoning your ambitions, desires, or goals. It doesn't mean you stop working hard, striving for success, or enjoying the fruits of your labor. On the contrary, Buddhism encourages us to work with dedication and effort, but without clinging to specific outcomes or material rewards. It's about understanding that your happiness doesn't depend on these things. When you release attachment, you shift your focus from the external to the internal, from the transient to the eternal. When you stop defining your worth by external circumstances, by how much money you have, how many possessions you own, or how successful you are in the eyes of others, you open up the space for real abundance to enter your life. True wealth is not about accumulation. It's about the freedom to experience life without the constant fear of loss or the need to control everything. By letting go of attachment, you also let go of the anxiety and stress that come with it. When we are attached, we are constantly in a state of fear or desire. We fear losing what we have, or we are anxious about not getting what we want. This constant state of longing and dissatisfaction keeps us from experiencing true happiness. But when we release that attachment, when we learn to be at peace with what is, we open ourselves to receive everything we need, exactly when we need it. In Buddhism, this idea is known as non-attachment. It's the practice of engaging with the world fully, without becoming overly attached to outcomes or possessions. This doesn't mean detaching from the world altogether. In fact, Buddhism encourages us to be deeply engaged in life. We are still called to pursue our passions, help others, and do our work with diligence and integrity. But we do so without attachment to the results. This is where the magic happens. When you stop clinging to the idea that your happiness depends on external circumstances, you free yourself from the chains of desire and fear. You step into a state of flow with the universe, allowing things to unfold naturally, without forcing or controlling them. This is where true abundance flows. When we let go of the need to control and simply allow life to unfold as it is meant to. Releasing attachment also means releasing the need to compare yourself to others. How often do we measure our success by how much others have or what they've achieved? We look at others' possessions, their lifestyle, or their career, and we think, I need that in order to be happy. But this comparison is rooted in attachment. It's an attachment to the idea that external success equals happiness. And it's a belief that keeps us constantly chasing after something that will never fully satisfy. True freedom comes when we embrace the understanding that wealth isn't just about material things. It's about inner peace, balance, and contentment. When we no longer tie our happiness to external markers, we are free to experience the richness of life itself. The beauty of the Buddhist approach is that it invites us to find happiness right here, right now, rather than in some future goal or material possession. When you release attachment, you stop living in a state of constant striving. You learn to be present in the moment, appreciating what you have, while also remaining open to what is yet to come. This mindset creates an abundance mindset. Instead of seeing life as a series of struggles to accumulate, you begin to see it as an endless flow of blessings, opportunities, and experiences that are yours to enjoy without fear of loss. And here's the thing. By practicing non-attachment, you actually become more aligned with the universe's natural flow of abundance. The universe doesn't operate by the rules of scarcity, but by the laws of generosity and abundance. When we stop clinging to things, we align ourselves with this flow. We open ourselves up to receive the prosperity that is already there, waiting for us. This doesn't mean you stop working hard or striving for success, but that your happiness no longer depends on these external things. Instead, your joy comes from knowing that everything you need is already within you, and that the universe has a way of providing when you release your grip on trying to control everything. Letting go of attachment is a practice that takes time and patience. It's a journey, not a destination. It's about shifting your mindset from a place of fear and scarcity to one of trust and abundance. Every day, take small steps to release your attachment to outcomes, possessions, or even people. With each step, you move closer to true freedom and fulfillment. Remember, the true wealth that Buddhism speaks of is not about what you own. It's about the peace you cultivate within yourself. When you let go of attachment, you let go of fear and stress. You open yourself to receive abundance in all its forms: love, happiness, success, and prosperity, without clinging to any one thing. This is the secret to living a life that is truly rich in every sense of the word. One of the most profound and transformative teachings in Buddhism is the practice of giving. In Buddhism, giving is not just an action, it is a sacred ritual, an act of deep spiritual significance. It's something that transcends material offerings and reaches into the very core of our being. The act of giving is a reflection of compassion, kindness, and interconnectedness. It is a way of opening your heart to others, and in doing so, you open yourself to receiving the abundant blessings that the universe is always ready to offer. When we think of giving, most of us automatically associate it with material things, money, possessions, or physical resources. And while these can be part of giving, the Buddhist understanding of giving goes much deeper. In Buddhism, giving is not limited to what we can hold in our hands. It's about giving your time, your energy, your attention, and your love. It's about offering what you have in abundance, whether it's a kind word, a helping hand, or the willingness to simply be present with someone in need. This practice of giving comes from a deep understanding of interdependence. In Buddhism, we are taught that we are all connected. The happiness, suffering, and success of others are not separate from our own. When we give, we are not just helping others. We are participating in the great cycle of generosity that the universe thrives on. By giving, we acknowledge that we are part of something greater than ourselves. We recognize that abundance isn't a finite resource. It is an ever-flowing river that moves freely between all beings. And when we contribute to that flow, we invite more abundance into our own lives. But here's the beautiful part. When you give, you don't give in the expectation of receiving something in return. That's not what this practice is about. In Buddhism, true giving comes without strings attached. You give because you want to share, because you want to help, because you want to ease someone else's burden or brighten their day. It's an offering made from the heart, not from a place of obligation or expectation. And in this selflessness, something magical happens. The universe gives back to you, often in ways you could never have imagined. When you give freely, you are engaging in a universal law, a law that says what you put out into the world will return to you, sometimes tenfold. This isn't just about financial gain or material wealth, but about energy. Energy flows in cycles. The energy of love, kindness, and compassion that you give to others will flow back to you in ways that can't always be measured in material terms. The support, joy, and prosperity that you bring into the lives of others will eventually make its way back to you. It may not always come in the exact form you expect, but it will come. And when it does, you'll find that it's often far more abundant and fulfilling than anything you could have hoped for. In this sense, giving is not a transaction, it's an act of faith. You give without expectation, trusting that what you give will come back to you in ways that will nourish you and help you grow. This is the essence of the Buddhist secret to wealth and fulfillment. It's not about hoarding or accumulating. It's about participating in the natural flow of generosity. You give, not because you think you'll get something in return, but because giving is a part of who you are, and it aligns you with the abundant energy of the universe. There's also a deep wisdom in giving that goes beyond the material. It's about giving of your heart and soul. When you offer someone your time, your attention, your care, you're contributing to something far more profound than just physical goods. You're creating a connection. You're nourishing a relationship. You're sharing the very essence of yourself with someone else, and in doing so, you enrich both your life and theirs. One of the most powerful forms of giving is through acts of kindness and compassion. It can be as simple as listening to someone who is struggling, offering encouragement to someone who is down, or helping a friend in need. These small acts of giving may seem insignificant, but in Buddhism, they are considered to be just as powerful as any material offering. The energy behind the act, the love, care, and compassion, is what makes it truly valuable. And it's not just about giving to those who can give back. In Buddhism, there is no expectation of reciprocity. True giving is unconditional. When you give to someone who cannot repay you, you are truly embodying the spirit of generosity. You are demonstrating that your act of giving is rooted in love, not in the hope of receiving anything in return. This type of giving cultivates humility, gratitude, and deep fulfillment. As you continue to practice giving, you begin to see how it transforms your life. The more you give, the more you realize that abundance isn't something to be chased. It's something to be experienced. It flows naturally when you align yourself with the universal rhythm of generosity. Instead of chasing after material success or wealth, you start to attract it effortlessly. This is the Buddhist secret to wealth. It's not about hoarding or accumulating. It's about giving freely and allowing the universe to return that energy to you in ways that surpass what you could have ever imagined. It's important to understand that giving doesn't always require wealth or resources. You don't need to be financially abundant to give generously. Giving can be as simple as offering a smile to someone who looks down, giving your time to listen to a friend, or sharing knowledge with someone who is eager to learn. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, contributes to the flow of abundance. In the Buddhist tradition, giving is not just a one-time act, it is a way of life. It's a daily practice that reminds us of our interconnectedness with all beings. It helps us move away from selfishness and fear and towards compassion and trust. The more we give, the more we learn that true wealth lies not in what we have, but in what we are able to give away. So, let's take a moment to reflect. What can you give today? It doesn't have to be something grand. It could be as simple as offering a listening ear, sharing a kind word, or making time for someone in need. Whatever it is, know that you are contributing to the abundant cycle of generosity that surrounds us all. And as you give, remember that the universe will return that energy to you, often in ways that will surprise you. This is the Buddhist secret. Give freely, and the universe will respond with abundance beyond measure. Through your selfless acts of generosity, you become an open channel for the flow of prosperity, love, and joy to enter your life. So, give without hesitation, and watch as the universe returns your gifts in ways that transform your life in beautiful and unexpected ways. Gratitude. It's a simple word, but in the Buddhist tradition, it carries profound and transformative power. Gratitude is not just about acknowledging the things you are thankful for. It's about tuning into the abundance that already exists in your life, no matter how small or overlooked it may seem. In Buddhism, we are taught that cultivating gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe and unlock greater prosperity, peace, and joy. You see, gratitude is more than just a feeling. It's a mindset, a way of being in the world. When you practice gratitude, you're not just counting the blessings you've received. You're also acknowledging that abundance is always present. It's a shift in perspective that can transform your life from one of scarcity and lack to one of abundance and plenty. So often, we get caught up in the hustle of life, focusing on what we don't have, what's missing, or what we wish we could change. We compare ourselves to others and feel like we're not enough, not doing enough, or not achieving enough. We focus on our deficiencies, our struggles, and our limitations. But here's the secret that Buddhism teaches us. When we focus on what we lack, we miss the abundance that's already available to us. Practicing gratitude is about changing that focus. It's about intentionally turning your attention away from what's missing and towards what you already have, no matter how small it may seem. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, the food on your table, the love of a friend, or the simple fact that you woke up this morning with a fresh start. All of these things, no matter how ordinary they may appear, are gifts from the universe. When you acknowledge these blessings, when you stop to appreciate them, you begin to attract more of the same into your life. It's a law of the universe. The energy you put out into the world is the energy you receive back. If you focus on gratitude, on recognizing what's already good in your life, you signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more blessings. Gratitude opens the door to abundance, allowing you to receive more than you ever imagined. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just a practice, it's a way of life. The Buddha taught that by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, we can transform our suffering, our attachment to what we don't have, and our cravings for more into a deep sense of contentment and joy. When we are grateful for what we have, we no longer feel the need to constantly chase after things. We realize that what we have right now is enough, and in that realization, we find true peace. This is where the Buddhist secret comes into play. By practicing gratitude, you are tuning into the present moment. You are acknowledging the beauty and abundance that exists in your life right now, instead of waiting for some future moment when everything will be perfect. It's about being present, appreciating the now, and finding joy in the simple things. And as you do that, you become more attuned to the blessings that surround you. It's important to note that gratitude doesn't require grand gestures. It's not about waiting for something big to happen before you can be thankful. In fact, the most powerful acts of gratitude are often the smallest. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to pause and give thanks for your breath, for your health, for the opportunity to begin a new day. When you sit down to eat, give thanks for the nourishment before you. When you connect with a loved one, express gratitude for their presence in your life. These small moments of acknowledgement are powerful beyond measure. The more you practice gratitude, the more you begin to see life through a lens of abundance. You start to recognize that even the smallest things you may have once taken for granted, are truly blessings. And the more you see these blessings, the more blessings you will receive. It's as if the universe begins to mirror back to you the energy you put out. When you radiate gratitude, the universe responds by sending you even more to be thankful for. This shift in perspective is what makes gratitude such a powerful tool for creating a life of abundance. When you practice gratitude, you stop focusing on what's missing in your life and start focusing on what's already there. You stop comparing yourself to others and instead begin to see the richness in your own life. And this shift doesn't just impact your outlook, it impacts your reality. By acknowledging the abundance that already exists in your life, you invite more into your experience. You become more attuned to the opportunities, blessings, and possibilities that are already present but may have previously gone unnoticed. You begin to attract more of what you want because you're no longer caught in a mindset of lack. Instead, you're living in a state of abundance, and that state becomes your reality. In Buddhism, there is a teaching called right mindfulness, which encourages us to be aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions. Gratitude is an essential part of this practice because it helps us stay present and aware of the abundance in our lives. When you are grateful, you are more conscious of the present moment. You are more aware of the beauty around you, the people in your life, and the gifts that the universe is constantly offering you. So, how can you incorporate gratitude into your daily life? One powerful way is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to write down 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be big things. In fact, the smaller, more specific moments often carry the most meaning. As you write, feel the gratitude in your heart. Let it fill you up, knowing that each act of gratitude brings more to be thankful for. You can also practice gratitude through meditation. Take a few quiet moments each day to sit, close your eyes, and reflect on all that you are grateful for. Let the feeling of gratitude wash over you, filling you with warmth and peace. As you do this, you strengthen the connection between yourself and the universe, aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance. When you practice gratitude, you are not only changing your mindset, you are changing the energy you emit into the world. Gratitude is a magnet for blessings. The more you express it, the more you attract. And the beauty of this practice is that it doesn't require any special circumstances. You can begin right now, right where you are. There's no need to wait for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. The moment to practice gratitude is now. So, take a deep breath, pause, and reflect on what you are grateful for. Whether it's the smallest moment of joy or the biggest blessing in your life, acknowledge it. As you do, know that you are opening the door to even more blessings, more abundance, and more joy in your life. Gratitude is not just a practice, it's a key to unlocking the universe's infinite supply of blessings. Practice it daily, and watch how your life transforms in ways you never imagined. Let's explore the true nature of wealth. In the Buddhist tradition, wealth is not just about accumulating money or material possessions. Wealth is seen as a flow of energy, a vital force that can be attracted, nurtured, and expanded. It's not something you acquire through greed or selfishness, but rather something that arises naturally when you align yourself with the universe's flow of abundance. You see, wealth in the Buddhist sense is much more than the financial resources we often associate with the word. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of all things, the energy that flows through everything, from the air we breathe to the money we spend. This energy is abundant and ever-present, but to access it, we must cultivate the right mindset, approach, and actions. It's about nurturing positive energy and maintaining harmony with the world around you. The first step in attracting wealth is understanding that it's not something to be grasped tightly or hoarded. When we approach money or wealth with attachment or greed, we actually create an energetic block that prevents wealth from flowing freely into our lives. Buddhism teaches that attachment to material things creates suffering, and this is true for wealth as well. When we see wealth as an end goal, something to possess for our own sake, we disconnect from its true source. We create a sense of scarcity rather than abundance. Instead, Buddhism encourages us to respect the flow of wealth, recognizing that it is a tool, a powerful tool for creating good in our lives and the lives of others. Wealth is meant to be shared, used wisely, and circulated, not hoarded or guarded selfishly. By cultivating respect for the flow of money and resources, we invite more of it into our lives, but not as a means of personal gain. We invite it as a means of contributing to the greater good, and in turn, it becomes a blessing, not just for ourselves, but for everyone we interact with. When you approach wealth with wisdom, it becomes an instrument of compassion, a way of providing for those in need, a means of enriching the lives of others. Buddhism teaches that everything is interconnected. The wealth you accumulate is not just yours, it is a part of the energy that flows through the world. When you use it wisely, it contributes to the well-being of the world, creating a positive cycle of giving, receiving, and mutual support. This is where the true power of wealth lies. It's not in the money itself, but in the energy behind it. When you treat wealth with reverence and compassion, it transforms from something neutral or material into a powerful force for good. You begin to see money not as a source of stress or competition, but as a way to bring more joy, freedom, and opportunity into your life and the lives of others. In Buddhism, wealth is not a fixed thing. It's an energy that flows and changes, just like the tides of the ocean. If you want to attract more wealth into your life, you need to cultivate an open, generous, and balanced attitude toward it. The more you respect the energy of wealth, the more it will flow toward you. But this doesn't mean chasing after it or obsessing over it. It means aligning yourself with the natural flow of abundance. To cultivate this flow, the first step is to shift your mindset. See wealth as a tool to serve others, not something that needs to be possessed or guarded. Treat it with respect, but don't let it define you. Don't measure your worth by how much you have, but by how much you can give, how much you can share, and how much you can contribute to the well-being of others. When you do this, you're no longer chasing after wealth. Instead, you're inviting it into your life by aligning yourself with the energy of abundance. Wealth in Buddhism is also deeply tied to the idea of generosity. When you give freely, without expectation of return, you open up the flow of wealth. The more you give, the more you receive. But the key is to give from a place of genuine compassion, not out of obligation or expectation. When you give with an open heart, you signal to the universe that you trust in its abundant nature, and the universe responds by bringing more abundance into your life. This is the beautiful paradox of wealth in the Buddhist sense. The more you give, the more you receive. But it's not about the material returns, it's about the energetic flow. When you share your wealth with others, you tap into the limitless supply of abundance that exists in the universe. Wealth flows not only in monetary terms, but also in energy, in opportunities, in joy, and in peace. The practice of gratitude is another essential element in attracting wealth. When you express gratitude for the wealth you already have, you open yourself up to receive more. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for abundance. By acknowledging and appreciating the wealth that is already present in your life, whether it's money, relationships, health, or opportunities, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more of the same. Gratitude helps you stay connected to the flow of energy, reminding you that wealth is not something to be feared or hoarded, but something to be appreciated and respected. In the Buddhist tradition, wealth is seen as a flow that must be nurtured and respected. It's not something to be feared or revered for its own sake, but rather something to be understood, appreciated, and used for the greater good. When you approach wealth with the right mindset, one of respect, generosity, and compassion, you align yourself with the natural flow of abundance, and wealth naturally follows. This is the Buddhist secret to wealth. Wealth is energy, and energy flows where it is respected and nurtured. When you cultivate the right mindset, approach wealth with wisdom, and treat it as a tool for good, you open yourself up to receive the abundance that the universe has in store for you. It's not about chasing after money or material success. It's about understanding the flow of life's energy and aligning yourself with it. So, if you want to attract more wealth into your life, start by respecting the flow of energy that surrounds you. Treat wealth as a tool for good. Use it wisely, give generously, and be grateful for the abundance that already exists in your life. When you do this, you will attract more wealth, not just in material terms, but in all areas of your life. The universe will respond, and the flow of energy will carry you to greater prosperity, peace, and fulfillment. Now, let's dive into the heart of the practice, the Buddhist secret ritual for attracting wealth and prosperity. This ritual is simple, yet incredibly profound. It's a practice that aligns the energy of your subconscious mind with the natural flow of abundance, allowing you to attract wealth effortlessly. And the best part? It works while you sleep. The first step is to set your intentions. In Buddhism, intention is everything. It's the seed from which all manifestations grow. So, take a quiet moment to reflect on what you truly desire, whether it's financial abundance, a new career opportunity, or an overall sense of prosperity and peace. Focus your thoughts and feelings on these desires and make sure they are grounded in positive, pure intentions. This isn't just about material gain. It's about inviting more peace, happiness, and prosperity into your life and into the lives of others. Your intention should be aligned with the greater good. Once you have your intentions clearly in mind, write them down on a piece of paper. Don't rush this step. Write with intention and clarity. As you write, feel the energy of your words and your desires. It's not just about the physical action of writing, it's about imbuing the paper with your focused energy. If it helps, you can add a symbol of wealth to your paper. This could be a coin, a gemstone, a drawing of a lotus, or even the word abundance written in beautiful script. This symbol represents the energy of wealth and serves as a reminder of your goals. Now comes the key part of the ritual. Take the paper and symbol and place it under your bed before you sleep on the 11th of November. This act of placing your intentions beneath your bed is significant. In Buddhism, the bed is considered a sacred space of rest, renewal, and transformation. By placing your written intentions under the bed, you are aligning your subconscious mind with the energy of wealth and abundance as you sleep. This allows the deep, transformative work to take place on an energetic level, helping to shift your mindset and open you up to new opportunities. As you lay down to sleep, allow yourself to relax completely. Let go of any worries, anxieties, or thoughts of lack. Trust that your intentions are being absorbed by your subconscious mind. This is where the magic happens. While you sleep, your mind is still active, processing thoughts and emotions, but in a different, more receptive state. By placing your intentions under your bed, you are sending a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive the abundance that is already available to you. It's important to remember that this ritual isn't just about the act of placing a piece of paper under your bed. It's about what happens in your mind and heart during the process. The energy behind your intentions is what creates the shift. So, as you fall asleep, trust in the power of your intentions. Let go of the need to control how and when your wealth will manifest. The universe has its own timing, and when you are aligned with its flow, the abundance you seek will find its way to you. The next morning, when you wake up, you may feel a sense of peace or clarity. Your energy will be subtly aligned with the flow of abundance. You might notice new opportunities arising, ideas coming to you with ease, or a sense of gratitude and excitement building within you. This ritual serves as a powerful reminder that you are worthy of abundance, and by setting clear intentions, you create the space for prosperity to flow into your life. This Buddhist ritual is not just a one-time practice. It's a reminder that you can do this every time you feel the need to realign with your goals, or when you want to invite more abundance into your life. The key is consistency and trust. Trust in the process and the power of your intentions. Trust that the universe will respond, and that you are always in alignment with the flow of prosperity. Remember, wealth is not just about material possessions. It's about having the mindset and the energy to attract all forms of abundance into your life. Whether it's financial wealth, health, happiness, or peace, the ritual helps you align your energy with the energy of abundance so you can receive what is meant for you. The universe will respond to your intentions with generosity, and in return, you'll be able to share that abundance with others. This is the essence of the Buddhist secret. Abundance is not a limited resource. It's a flow, a cycle that, when respected and nurtured, brings prosperity to all. So, the next time you find yourself yearning for more, try this simple but powerful ritual. On the 11th of November, take a moment to meditate on your intentions. Write them down with a symbol of wealth and place them under your bed as you sleep. Trust the process and watch as the universe begins to bring new opportunities and blessings into your life. This is the Buddhist secret ritual for wealth and prosperity. A simple, transformative practice that can shift your energy and help you align with the abundant flow of life. Give yourself permission to receive and watch as the world around you begins to shift in miraculous ways. In the end, the true secret to wealth isn't about chasing it. It's about living in harmony with the universe. Too often, we get caught up in the pursuit of material success, thinking that wealth is something we need to grasp or fight for. But the deeper truth, as revealed in Buddhism, is that wealth is a natural byproduct of living a life that is balanced, kind, and aligned with positive energy. When you approach life with an open heart and an open mind, abundance flows effortlessly towards you, just as the river flows towards the sea. Wealth, as understood in Buddhism, isn't just financial. It encompasses every aspect of life, the abundance of health, love, opportunities, and joy. And the key to unlocking this abundance lies not in force or effort, but in alignment. When you align yourself with the natural flow of life, the universe responds by bringing everything you need into your life. This alignment isn't something you can force. It's a state of being, a way of thinking, and a way of living. By practicing the core Buddhist teachings of intention, generosity, gratitude, and mindfulness, you begin to cultivate the energy that attracts prosperity. These teachings don't just offer a path to wealth in the material sense, but to a deeper, more fulfilling form of wealth, the wealth of the spirit, the mind, and the heart. You begin to attract opportunities, experiences, and people who resonate with your energy, and these things naturally lead to a more prosperous and fulfilling life. Let's start with intention. In Buddhism, your intentions are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your mind. These seeds grow and eventually manifest in your life, but only if they are nurtured with clarity and focus. When you set clear, positive intentions each day, you are consciously inviting abundance into your life. But remember, it's not just about asking for material things. It's about aligning your desires with the greater good and trusting that the universe will provide what you need when you are ready to receive it. Intention is the first step in aligning with the infinite flow of prosperity that the universe offers. Next comes generosity. In Buddhism, generosity is one of the most powerful tools for attracting abundance. It may sound paradoxical, but the more you give, the more you receive. Generosity isn't limited to money. It extends to your time, energy, love, and wisdom. When you give freely, without expectation of return, you tap into the infinite cycle of giving and receiving. You become a conduit for the universe's abundance, and in return, the universe provides you with more than you could ever imagine. Gratitude is another essential practice in attracting wealth and prosperity. When you express genuine gratitude for the things you already have, whether it's good health, supportive relationships, or financial stability, you shift your focus from lack to abundance. Gratitude opens your heart and mind, allowing you to see the wealth that already surrounds you. This shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. The more you appreciate what you have, the more you attract into your life. The universe responds to your gratitude by bringing you more things to be grateful for. It's a simple but profound law of attraction that can transform your life. Mindfulness, too, plays a vital role in this process. When you practice mindfulness, you are fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Mindfulness helps you stay connected to your true self and the energy of abundance. It allows you to recognize opportunities when they arise and make decisions that align with your highest good. By being mindful of your energy and the energy around you, you can consciously direct it towards creating more wealth and success in your life. Mindfulness also helps you let go of attachment and worry, two things that often block the flow of abundance. So, how do you live in alignment with the universe? It's not just about following a set of practices. It's about embodying the principles of balance, kindness, and compassion in everything you do. It's about understanding that wealth is not something to be hoarded or clung to. True wealth comes from understanding that you are an integral part of the universe's grand design, and by living in harmony with that design, you become a magnet for prosperity. When you embrace the truth that the universe is abundant and that you are a part of that abundance, your life begins to transform. You start to see opportunities where there were once obstacles. You begin to attract people and experiences that align with your desires. And as you continue to practice these teachings, you'll notice that wealth, both material and spiritual, flows into your life with ease. Living in alignment with the universe is not about waiting for things to happen to you. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts abundance. It's about creating the conditions in your life that make wealth a natural byproduct of your actions and energy. It's about trusting the process, trusting the flow, and knowing that as long as you stay true to your intentions, generosity, gratitude, and mindfulness, everything you need will come to you at the right time. You are worthy of the abundance that the universe has to offer. You are a part of the infinite energy that sustains life. And by living in harmony with that energy, you open yourself up to a life filled with prosperity, peace, and fulfillment. So, embrace this truth today. The universe is abundant, and so are you. Live in alignment with the flow of abundance, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. As you continue on your journey, remember that true wealth is not measured by the material things you accumulate, but by the richness of your experience, your relationships, and your inner peace. The more you live in alignment with the universe's flow, the more wealth you will naturally attract, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. And as you share your abundance with others, you create a cycle of prosperity that continues to grow, expand, and enrich your life and the lives of those you touch. The secret to wealth isn't in chasing it. It's in living in harmony with the universe, in trusting the process, and in embracing the abundant flow of energy that is always available to you. By living a life of balance, kindness, and positive energy, you create the conditions for wealth to flow naturally into your life. This is the Buddhist secret to wealth, aligning yourself with the universe's abundant flow and watching as prosperity and fulfillment come effortlessly into your life. Live in alignment, attract infinite abundance,